2020 is the year of My Chemical Romance. With their triumphant return, entirely sold-out tour, and loud-as-ever buzz of prayers for new music, MCR are what everyone's talking about. If you've already marathoned all of their music videos and gutted your bank account for concert tickets, we've compiled 10 killer My Chem deep cuts that we hope will hold you over until you see them in the flesh. But before we lock and load, make sure you subscribe to APTV and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. And check out the link to the Spotify playlist featuring songs from these albums in the description below. 10 essential My Chemical Romance deep cuts. Demolition Lovers. I brought you my bullets, you brought me your love. If legendary film composer Ennio Morricone went through an emo phase and convinced Sergio Leone to write lyrics for a sweeping ballad about bleeding to death out of fresh bullet wounds in the middle of a desert, the result would be the closing track on Bullets. Demolition Lovers has the feel of Wedding Vows by way of a spaghetti western and establishes a morbid, sun-baked fantasy in which the best way to say I love you is getting pumped full of lead while holding hands and blood-staining the sand with your significant other. The Demolition Lovers went on to grace the cover of 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge and became iconic in the lore of MCR, as well as being the aspirational couple that every swoopy-haired misfit kid in 2005 dreamed of being a part of someday. It's not a fashion statement, it's a death wish. 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. The opening stabbing octave guitar riff to It's Not a Fashion Statement, It's a Death Wish is as cinematic and iconic as the John Carpenter composed Halloween theme. This 3 Cheers classic may be buried deep in the track list, but it's the perfect mission statement of the record: revenge, romance, resurrection, and lots of killing. This track was never given a music video, but the lyrics are so vivid and violent, if you close your eyes, you can clearly see the story of the song playing out in your mind, with white and black striped tie-clad Gerard Way crawling out of an opening grave and screaming vows of avenging his ghost in the pouring rain. Desert Song, Life on the Murder Scene. Desert Song majestically shines like sunlight tinted by stained glass and trembles with a brooding vibrato of deep, dark ache. There's a sense of intimacy to this Life on the Murder Scene track that exists nowhere else in MCR's songbook. It stings with the sharp feeling of fresh tears and feels refreshingly cold, like inhaling the first big breath after a rib-cracking cry. It's a song that is as somber as it is lovely, and is propped up on a masterfully restrained acoustic open chord guitar arrangement. The minimalist natural harmonic lead theme echoes like it's being played from the altar of an empty church, allowing Gerard Way's vocals to soar like a fallen angel siren song for the goddamned. 10,000 miles above the world of the living, but just a few feet shy of heaven. Bury Me in Black, Life on the Murder Scene. This murder scene gem isn't a demo for a scrapped revenge track, as much as it is an exorcism purging the last vestiges of the thrash metal band MCR were in a past life. A sonic sister to the beloved 3 Cheers ripper, Thank You for the Venom, Bury Me in Black is bursting with a lust for vengeance. It's a white-knuckle drive to the climax of the greatest grindhouse movie never made. Pounding back Red Bulls like water, chain smoking in sunglasses, and cackling because you're bringing an atomic bomb to a fistfight. The Sharpest Lives, The Black Parade. Calling any song from The Black Parade a deep cut feels blasphemous. From the ambient heart monitor sample that starts off the end, all the way to the bouncy hidden track Blood, every song from MCR's third record feels like a triple platinum selling mega hit. However, TBP only offered up 4 proper singles, leaving the rest of the record's deep cuts in the most technical sense of the phrase. The Sharpest Lives features Gerard Way delivering verses in a manic staccato stream of consciousness, pumping panic into every nerve ending like a lightning storm in slow motion. The chorus of the song explodes into one of the most cathartic power keg moments in all of MCR's catalog, and hurts in such a deeply satisfying way that it lends itself to serve as the perfect uppercut sing-along to help you get through any painful situation you could ever encounter. Kill All Your Friends. The Black Parade, the B-sides. A reoccurring lyrical motif throughout the My Chem songbook, and Gerard Way as a storyteller, see The Umbrella Academy, Apocalypse Suite, Issue 2, We Only See Each Other at Weddings and Funerals, is the idea of achieving camaraderie through shared mourning and renewing bonds through the process of grieving with someone else. Kill All Your Friends is a tragic, with a capital T, realization that you've reached the stage in life in which funerals become the only reason to reunite estranged friends and living year after year with the loneliness that swells up once the post-funeral party ends. Musically, this track feels heavily influenced by the classic Pixies record Surfer Rosa, with the lead riff eerily similar to the hook on Where Is My Mind, and a bridge bass line that's too close to the opening of Gigantic not to be a reference. Boy Division, Conventional Weapons 1. There's an overwhelming sense of mania to Boy Division that makes you feel like you're getting shot, stabbed, slapped, and strangled all at once, while smiling and spitting blood in the faces of the circle of saboteurs who are collectively beating the shit out of you. This nearly scrapped Conventional Weapons cut is celebrated as one of the band's very best among members of the MC Army, and brandishes everything that makes My Chemical Romance a once-in-a-lifetime collective of true artists, offering up their own genre of vendetta-obsessed, show tune meets slaughterhouse fantasy pop in a way only they can conceive and convincingly perform. The Light Behind Your Eyes, Conventional Weapons 3. If you've never given this Conventional Weapons track a listen, it's in your best interest to carve out at least a week to recover. My Chemical Romance are known for their affinity for vampires, a sensationalization of death, and a pop art approach to violence. But songs such as The Light Behind Your Eyes are a harrowing reminder that, above all, they have a deep acceptance that the real life beyond lyrical metaphor is something to be cherished. MCR penned many songs that will forever rattle you with their emotional potency and rich wisdom. But this one hits differently. It's a battle cry for those who need it most, the ones who truly feel broken, beaten, damned, and locked in a cold war with the bleakest blackness of the worst parts of their minds. Save Yourself, I'll Hold Them Back. Danger Days, the true lives of the fabulous killjoys. One of Gerard Way's many reoccurring lyrical themes is the act of running away, and he's yet to write about the desire to embrace abandonment better than he did on the Danger Days track, Save Yourself, I'll Hold Them Back. The chorus line, "We could leave this world, leave it all behind. We could steal this car if your folks don't mind. We could live forever if you've got the time," is recklessly whimsical and irresistibly defiant. The track deals with the idea of hearsay immortality, being covered by the shadow of creeping death, but being completely cool with it because you never liked the sun anyway. Sure, this song is about defeat, but it takes control of demise instead of submitting to it. Black Dragon Fighting Society, the Mad Gear and Missile Kid EP. My Chemical Romance are the Star Wars of emo. Although George Lucas could have never come up with a line oozing with as much pure cool as "I drink juice when I'm killing 'cause it's fucking delicious," MCR and Star Wars are both revered and obsessed over by their respective fan bases due to their cosplay-ready characters, unforgettable iconography, and extreme attention to world building down to a microscopic level. Case in point, MCR created a grimy, sloppy, dystopian punk band called the Mad Gear and the Missile Kid, specifically for their killjoy personas to blast in their Trans Am while outrunning Draculoids. Black Dragon Fighting Society is the perfect soundtrack to practice karate in the dunes of Zone 6. And it's a testament to their musical diversity and commitment to adding insanely well-executed textures to the worlds they create for the characters you'll spend your entire life fantasizing about being.